really would.
As it turned out, the contingent from our unit that did go up to where the action was held back, and the 5th Marines were being attacked heavily at that point, and they were able to repulse it, so I wouldn't have seen action anyway. I would have gotten to go up and sit behind the line.
And this is a Korean War then? Okay.
This December, the 5th of December, will be 60 years since I landed on the Korean Peninsula.
Wow.
And I think, Jesus, 60 years. Hard to believe.
Yeah, and a lot of people forget, like, you know, D-Day, and I'll tell you one that's September 7th, 1941. Nobody talked, you know, since 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you know, and the kids today, they don't teach them the same, like, you know, we didn't grow up with computers. And
well,
at some schools they don't, and that's fine. I wish I would have.
Yeah.
But I didn't. But I am Microsoft certified systems engineer. I'm also Apple level 2 programmer, and that's an Apple iMac behind me. So, all right, we're going to let it go for now.
But wait, I have...
Wait, that's not all.
There's more.
Wait, that's not all. For if you call now, operators are ready, 1995, and if you call now, we'll send you a second one, absolutely free. Shipping and handling not included.
Oh, yeah. But wait, there's more.
Yeah. I remember doing, you know, I did my last job in radio was in WNKR in Falmouth, Kentucky. And I have some commercials that I did. And I basically, you know, did the, you know, lean ground beef grilled to perfection, served on a hot toasted bun, top of the tangy pickle and sweet Permeat onion. What a treat. And don't forget, White Castle serves the best hot coffee in town. Yeah, man.
Well, the reason that I went to Chicago with Bo was not so that I could do a show. He wanted me for production.
Yes.
He liked the work that I did, and he needed someone to do commercials. And so then we made a deal that I could have a Sunday night show from like 6 to 10 on Sunday nights as a reward for being a producer. And then it gradually moved around, and I had a 6-day or 5-day week show.
Do you remember Don Goldberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the production director for a long time. Very, like I always said, you know, the man, you know, the best man with the razor blade. That's when we used to do the diagonal, the splicing block, diagonal splicing. You know.
That's kind of like people who say, well, I don't care about having a book. I've got a Kindle. It's got 1,800 books on it. Well, I feel the same way about when you talk about making that diagonal cut. I see that little piece there and the cut there, and I miss that tactile, hands-on.
Everything's done with computers.
Yeah.
Everything. Processing, everything.
And it's just kids coming up today will, you know, when they improve on that, they'll say, "Oh, I missed it when you had the computer."
Well, that's correct. That's correct.
It's always the good old days.
The good old days. Nothing wrong with that.
I offered one of the libraries in Dayton. I sent a note to the woman responsible for setting up programs where I would do a talk about being in Korea for Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
And she called me yesterday and said that she had already had her things lined up for Veterans Day and would not be able to do that this year, but maybe in the future we could talk about it again. Because my story of getting to Korea and what I did there was very entertaining and interesting. And I have it written out. I don't know who would want to print it, though. That's the problem.
Who knows? I've been writing memoirs for years, and lately I've been just trying to piece it together into a book. I was going to call it The Real Mike Stone, or something like that. I don't know, because that was my kind of my radio name, but EBN. I was Michael the Head Engineer, you know, or hey boy. Okay, you ready to listen to some other thing here?
Certainly.
What?
Certainly.
Certainly.